I've had time to reflect and watch the show, the halftime show, at least 5, 6 times now. I've seen a couple of reactions, people talking about it. But I said I might as well tell y'all what I think about it. You know what I'm saying? What I got from watching the show that many times. A lot of people don't really care necessarily about the show. First thing first, I just want to say it is considered, if you was in band in high school or college, you would know a difference between halftime show and what the world kind of wanted from Kendrick Lamar that night, a concert. That's what y'all wanted to hear. Y'all want to hear a lot of his biggest hits. Y'all wasn't really looking for a halftime show. A halftime show is exactly what they did. They did a halftime show. It has storytelling, has great choreography that paints a picture, literally, and it has great music. That's literally a halftime show. But a concert, you're just playing the biggest hits that everyone knows, having a good time, turning up. That's the whole point of a concert. Anyways, let me get into it. I'm not gonna waste no more time. If y'all notice Uncle Sam, he's kind of like portraying how a lot of people who are against the culture, and when I say the culture, I mean rap. A lot of people do not like rap at all. Don't even consider rap as an actual hip hop, as an actual genre. So he was really, if you notice, he was kind of liking the chill stuff. Like when he was singing, he liked the stuff where it was softening you up, right? He liked the stuff with scissor. But he did not like anything else for real. For real. He liked the stuff where he was talking motivational or, you know what I'm saying? He liked that type of stuff. He didn't like the other stuff, like not like us, Euphoria, all that type of stuff. He didn't like Squabble Up. Because guess what? That's too ghetto. That's what a lot of people really think about hip hop. Truly. A lot of people really think that hip hop is ghetto when the nature of hip hop is competition. Now, whether it get personal or not, you got to put your feelings in your pocket when you battling. That's just how it is, bro. In hip hop, you got to put your feelings aside. But as far as the battle, that's exactly how it is. It's just competition at the end of the day. So he showed in the beginning, let's play the games. Everybody was excited, right? Then he popped out, you know what I'm saying? Kendrick Lamar popped out, he did his thing, was Squabble Up, and immediately he said, what did he say? He said, this is ghetto. He said, that's exactly what a lot of people view hip hop. Everyone who's been a fan of hip hop for a while, every single time they hear a hip hop song, not necessarily just a white person, I'm not going to say that because a lot of people saying that, but a lot of white people are tapped in and really love our culture too. So y'all need to stop saying that. I'm not going to lie. Y'all need to stop saying just the white people, okay? That's racist. But a lot of people, black, white, Hispanic, all these people, a lot of people don't respect hip hop as a culture in general. So they think it's just ghetto. They think if you like rap music, especially if you like rappers that talk about street life, you know what I'm saying? Whether they're talking about it now or talking about how they used to live in the past. Talking about their story basically, which goes again with the freedom of speech, right? It's free of artistic expression. That's basically what Drake was trying to take away from artists, really and truly, when you really think about it. But if you notice, once Kendrick Lamar did that, Uncle Sam immediately disliked it. He said it was ghetto. He said that we don't want to see that. And then he said if you don't tighten up, the game is over. Basically, that's what he basically said. The game is over. So Kendrick Lamar, he performed some of his hits. He didn't perform a lot of hits y'all wanted to hear, but he performed hits. Humble got 2.4 billion, 2.4 billion. DNA has 1.2 billion. Euphoria is a newer hit. You know what I'm saying? It got like 300 million, which is not as big as the other two, but it's a newer hit. At the end of the day, it is a newer hit. That's when he played some of his other songs. He played Man in the Garden. He played Peekaboo. And if you notice, it's a split second. Once he played Peekaboo or got ready to play Peekaboo, Uncle Sam deducted a point from him because he was still acting ghetto. But the moment Kendrick Lamar switched it up, he was about to play Not Like Us. He psyched this out. Then he played Luther. If you notice, after he played Luther and All the Stars, Uncle Sam was happy. He was saying that's what America want to see. So basically, what you get from that piece of evidence right there is Kendrick Lamar already knows what y'all wanted to see. Basically, Kendrick already know y'all just wanted to get a concert. Y'all didn't want no story or painted picture. Y'all didn't want art. Y'all just wanted to hear him play his biggest hits. Y'all just wanted to get turned up. Kendrick already knew that. But he's going to do it how he wants to do it. He's rebelling. He has his own right to do what he wants to do. So that lets you know. He already knows because he literally switched to what America wants to see. And immediately when he did that and Uncle Sam was giving him props, he immediately switched back to not like us. He was rebelling. He's letting y'all know, I know y'all don't want me to play this. I know some of y'all, a lot of my fans want me to play this. A lot of people that I like that some want me to play this. But I know a lot of people genuinely don't want me to play this. But guess what? Because I want to play it, I'm going to play it. I'm going to perform it. So he did that. And if you don't like it, turn his TV off. Because at the end of the day, just because you don't like it doesn't mean it's not something that I want to do. Like, I'm doing it not because I want to please y'all. I'm doing it because I want to do it. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like a lot of people need to start doing that too. Not to please other people. Please themselves. I mean, obviously it's good to make your fans happy. It's good to make your fans happy, but a lot of people weren't going to be happy regardless. So you might as well have fun doing it. And when the flag was divided with Kendrick in the middle, it was only a slight divide, right? But by the time the end of it, I'm just bringing this up now, but by the end of the field show, by the end of it, the country was way more far divided. At first, it was only a slight divide, and now it's way more divided. And they, at one point, was literally going against each other. Against each other. That's literally America fighting America. We're just fighting our own people. Our biggest enemies ain't even China, Russia, ain't even them. Our biggest enemies are ourselves, because we killing ourselves. Like, yeah, they're our enemies, but we are literally killing ourselves more than they're doing damage to us right now. Let's keep it a buck. If we would stick together for once, we would be a bigger threat. But y'all be so quick to tear somebody else down. And look, we're going to become weaker as a country because everybody is trying their best to not be on the same page. Like, I'm not saying we have to be on the same page every day, all the time, but the truth is, we're never united. And Kendrick, what he wanted to do was really bring the country together, unite us. That's what he really wanted to do with that. So y'all can really see how divided we are. We started from a simple divide, a small little divide, something simple. Just like in everything we do, literally everything we do, Trump versus Biden, everybody be going to war at each other, hating each other. They be breaking up, doing all types of stuff because they agree that Trump is a good president, or because they just think Trump is bad. Right now in the culture divide is Drake versus Kendrick. Really and truly, we're just spectators. We have no business really choosing sides between Drake and Kendrick. When in reality, it's a them beef. We're just spectating. Now, if you like one music more than the other, cool. But we should not be against each other. It shouldn't be where fans are literally fighting fans over the same culture. We're supposed to be building our culture. We're supposed to be building rap, hip hop. But y'all doing y'all best to try to tear another artist down. We all got the fact he dissed Drake, okay? We understood that. You know what I'm saying? Nobody was out the loop on that. You know what I'm saying? He literally threw shots on that. Like, he said, I want to perform your favorite song, but you know they like to sue. We all seen that part. And he did the little, yeah, we seen that. You know what I'm saying? And then later on, he switched the vibe to Luther and what's it called? All the Stars with SZA. And then later on, that's when he actually did Do Not Like Us. Drake is trying to silence y'all. Basically, he's trying to silence rappers from being able to speak how they want to speak. And I think we all know, if that becomes a problem, hip hop will die. I'm gonna just be honest. Hip hop, from the ability to be able to really speak their mind, that's what hip hop is best at. Like, in literally everything. It's because they are free to speak their mind. So many diss tracks are talking about other people. Like, talking crazy on other people. If every time somebody drop a diss track, you sue, like, that's literally, I don't know. And that's why people don't respect Drake. And I feel like a lot of people are definitely liking the Super Bowl because of that reason right there alone. Because they respect Kendrick for actually, despite what Drake tried to do, he's out here trying to still push the culture up. Meanwhile, Drake, who is using our culture, is trying to bring our culture back, hold it back, so that he can stay up. See, he's not really focused on the culture being pushed, rap, hip hop being pushed. Drake just cares about himself. He's kind of selfish. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Not saying that's a bad thing, because at the end of the day, you gotta take care of yourself before you can take care of somebody else. But it's just that Kendrick is more for the culture, and Drake is for more of himself. He's not even really for his own culture. He went back to them whenever this culture, US, a lot of the American culture didn't accept them no more, because Kendrick Lamar opened a lot of people's eyes that Drake is really just using our culture, especially Atlanta. So it's a show full of rebellion. And at the end, he even literally turned the TV off, and, game over. The game is over. It doesn't matter if you like how he played the game, because he chose to play the game the way he wanted to play the game, and he enjoyed it. He enjoyed it a lot. But ultimately, what I got is a couple things that he really showcased in this story. Obviously, he dissed Drake. He still but he don't care about Drake that much no more. He probably will be petty and do some other stuff, but as far as going out his way to diss him again, I highly doubt it. Unless Drake just start talking real crazy, he might not even really respond to Drake no more. I ain't gonna lie. He might not. But he dissed Drake. He showed rebellion, because a lot of people wanted him to do something, but he did what he wanted to do. You know what I'm saying? He did what he wanted to do. Whether y'all was pleased or not, he did what he wanted to do. He was happy with his performance at the end of the day. He showcased how divided the country is. Not the world. The world is a whole other story. The world is crazy divided. Crazy divided. But our country, we're supposed to be one nation, but we're divided like this. It's kind of sad, bro. I'm not gonna lie. It's sad. But he showcased how divided we are. He showcased how he wants us to get more united together. And he also showcased the most important thing, that he cared about. Like, he knew what y'all wanted to see. He showcased that he knew what y'all wanted to see, but he still chose to do it his own way. Which, that's important to me, because I feel like a lot of people need to really do that. Not care about what other people think. Do stuff for yourself. Don't try to just fit into what everybody else doing. Be your own person.